All right, so this Knife Thoughts video is going to be an unboxing of this knife. And as you can see, this is the Great Eastern Cutlery number 38 English Whittler. And this is the first version to come out, which is the Bloodwood. And as you can see here, I got this from Collector Knives, so it has this wrap around the box. I actually really like the way that Mike at Collector Knives packages these boxes. It has like a plastic wrap around the box, rather than, a bunch of tape to keep it closed. So I do reuse these boxes pretty frequently, which is nice, less waste. Don't have to buy the boxes when you're shipping knives out and stuff. And not only does it not have tape on it, but let's see, the packing slip is normally just very lightly taped on, so you can take that off and not show it in unboxing videos, which I also like. So let's get this thing open. Oh, by the way, I got this a couple days ago, but couldn't get to filming. So this is my card on Monday, and I'm using this GEC 47 Viper in burlap micarta to open it. So let's get this thing open. I always forget you actually lift here instead of lifting out. Oh, I got one of these sheaths here. I had wanted to get one of the fixed blades that GEC recently did, because I meant to get one when they did them before with these pocket clip sheaths that Mike had made for Collector Knives. And I just dilly-dallied too much. Well, I didn't expect them to sell out as quickly as they did when they came out here recently. And so I actually missed them again, I think, which is, kind of unfortunate. The fixed blades sold out here on this run that GEC did recently in end of March, beginning of April of 2021, much faster than any other GEC fixed blades have sold out. So I wasn't expecting that, but I can use this for another knife that I have, and hopefully I'll be able to get one of those fixed blades at some point. I also got one of these tube poppers. You might have seen in some of my videos recently, the GEC tubes have been difficult to get open, and I don't have weak fingers. You teach a martial art that you have to grip and have strong grip, hand strength and stuff. So I got one of these just, cause it's not that expensive. And I have one from the Allegheny Mountain Knife Collectors Association, but I don't think it has this bottle opener also. So just kind of a fun little thing. And here is the knife. So as you can see, it is in Bloodwood, and it is the English Whittler on the 38 pattern. And this thing certainly does make it easier. I didn't check to see if it was difficult to open or not, but these don't seem to have a pin. I saw someone suggest that usually it's knives that it's a new pattern that has pins, but they have done it otherwise also. For a while, even if a run came with a pin, it was random whether you would or wouldn't get one. But then recently, if it comes with a pin, they've been putting them in all of them. Anyway, these don't seem to come with a pin. And here it is. So I've never had a Bloodwood knife, I don't believe. And it's pretty nice. It's got I don't think you can really see it super well on camera. I still would love, input on how to get good, lighting. I'm kind of struggling with that in the space that I have to film these videos, but it does have some chatoyance, shininess, or, I think that's what you call chatoyance. And it's pretty looking. I wasn't sure how much I would like it, but it is pretty cool. Now, one thing I'm noticing right here, a lot of people love split back whittlers, and that's what this is. It has this center liner that splits the two springs. The two springs make up the back spring for the main blade, and then they split to make up the springs for the secondaries. And it's kind of like an engineering feat to get that to work. It is sitting a little bit high here. I'm not sure if that's normal. I don't even know that I've had a split back whittler of any kind before, because now I'm forgetting what they were called before. But anyway, the previous 38 that was a whittler, a split back whittler, I wasn't interested in it at the time, but you can see here that sits, enough high that you can feel it sitting there. So that's something, if If that's normal, I'm not sure. But I'll probably post a picture and see if other people think it's normal. But the difference between this and that previous one is that the previous one had a clip point rather than a Wharncliffe main blade. That's a pretty strong pull. It's a lot stronger than I was expecting. I would call it like a 7, maybe even 8. It's a pretty strong pull, 7 or 8. And it's kind of like not the pointiest Wharncliffe that GEC has ever done. So, you know, probably good for whittling. I don't do a whole lot of whittling, but probably good for that. And no half stop. Very nice snap. You can hear that really nice snap. I do like the look of that blade. Some people complained it was short, but I'd rather it be short and not have a proud tip than have a proud tip. A lot of times a knife like this, that the blade sits between the two, the tip would be proud. But I'm gonna open up the secondaries here. We'll start with this one. I think this is a pen blade. Much less strong pull on that one. I would say like 4-ish, something like that. But still really snappy, as you can see. No proud tip either. I really like that. You can see it. It sits pretty well within the frame, actually. And then a kind of coping / small sheep foot blade there. I guess you would call that a small sheep foot. Same deal there. About a 4 probably, but still snappy. No gaps other than in front of that split spring. I really am interested. That seems like it sits a little bit high to me, but I'm not real sure. Let's see how that shield is fitted. Pretty good. Not 100% perfect. You can see there's a little bit of extra space there and a little bit at the top, but pretty well fitted. This is the same shield, just a bigger version. You can compare those. They've been using that shield a lot. They used it on the 19 also, which I'll show in my full video on these knives. The 38 English Whittler. I'm going to be getting both of them, so you know, I'll do a full run overview like I have for recent runs. Nice transitions, it seems like, between the bolsters and the handles or the covers. Let's see what else. Well centered, and doesn't seem like it's really that close to any blade rub. So pretty impressive on that. So cool knife. Like I said, I am going to kind of look into whether or not this is normal. Seems a little bit high to me. Doesn't really seem like I can just, you know, press it down with my thumb and have it stay down. So just an interesting thing that I'm not real sure about because I'm not super experienced with split back whittlers, but otherwise a really nicely made knife. I'm really looking forward to the bone version. I think the jigging looks really cool. So like I said, I will have a full run overview, which is only 2 knives, this and the jig bone version, where I'll compare it to some of GC's other recent knives that have Wharncliffes. And also some other 38s. I don't have any of the Whittlers, but I do have a couple, at least one of the, I think they called it the Turkish clip or something like that. I forget exactly what they called it, but it was one of the Rendezvous specials. So keep an eye out for that video. And also, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications so you know when I post new videos. Also, check out my other social media, Instagram, Facebook, everything like that, and my website, knifethoughts.com, where I post articles on knives like this and knife-related topics. And last but not least, as always, don't forget to go out and do good.